And our last presenter today is Miss Petra Zilinšek from the NGO sector. She's going to present a very interesting and promising project we just started. It's called Smart Voice, and it's about how to use open data on the different how the NGOs are developed in the region, and then building e-participation tools on those data. Das ist zaprit. Ja, to. Dakle. I learned how to use Windows 10.
So, hello, my name is Petra Zilinšek. Today I represent two regional hubs for NGO in Slovenia, regional hubs for NGO for Osrednja-Slovenska region and the Savska region. Please allow me to introduce to you an interesting project called Smart Voice. It's a project of 4 partners for Institute for Electronic Participation, Smarticity Ltd, a business corporation from Ljubljana, and 2 NGO partners, Regional Hub for NGO from Osrednja-Slovenska region and ZLH, Regional Hub for NGO from the Savska region. Project is still in developing phase. We have just started it recently, and at this point we have just finished with collecting data. The data collection is available on our website, www.consulta.sc. Later on I will show you some of the collected data, but if you are interested in the collected data, please visit our page, but I must warn you, it's only in Slovene, so for now. The big task that still lies ahead of us is to develop user-friendly online tool. So this is a big task for us for another few months. And our project is partly financed by the European Union through the European Social Fund. Why this project and why this content? Our aim is to contribute to development of local communities, to foster democracy at local level in all ways possible. The goal of the project Smart Voice is also to strengthen the civil dialogue on the local level. In Slovenia, this is a big question for a local level. We plan to achieve that through encouraging the public to actively participate in formulation of local policies, and through providing information based on the available data on the NGO sectors in these 2 regions. The regions, Osrednja-Slovenska region and the Savska regions, are pilot regions for this project. And also we will gather through different interactive tools the information on local needs and citizens' involvement in local decision-making processes. Let me highlight some core problems which have served as the baseline for the project. First is that NGOs are insufficiently perceived as a key factor in the development of local communities. Too many times in Slovenia, the NGOs are taken for granted, and at the same point that restricts their power of their advocacy. We have also noticed that there is no sufficient progress of NGO sector at local level if we compare the progress at national level, not mention the EU level. And at this point I also cannot go past the lack of interest of the representatives. The municipality of Maribor is nice practice, but still in Osrednja-Slovenska and the Savska regions there are not that way of communication. And our experience when the participation was in question was that this is the necessary evil. On the other hand, based on the previous experience, NGO representatives also show lack of interest. Why? Because the common perception is that their voice will not be heard. So with our problem, we plan to overcome that situation. Our approach towards strengthening on the civil dialogue at the local level and solving local needs needs fostering local partnerships is via data, open data. We currently operate with 5 different kinds with data, which will be the basis for initiatives, comments, and co-working in the future. The data that we included is the first group of data is public funding of NGOs at local level. At this point, we can show the share of funding in relation to the proportion of the budget. The other group of data are the statistical data of NGOs at local level. So here we can point out that how many NGOs are in the region, in the municipality, what are the structures, and how many NGOs are per capita. The third group of data is data about involving NGOs in decision-making processes at the local level. The fourth group is project partnerships in LACs. LACs projects are the quite important projects for community in Slovenia and also for NGOs and their programs. And the last group of data is local needs. In March and April, our regional hubs made some public consultation in municipalities where we have collected information on local needs as perceived by NGOs and citizens. If we go on, here you can see the first picture is the visualization of our collected data. For example, at the first picture, we can see the share of NGO funding in the period from 2013 until now. And we can see that it's either stagnant or in decline. As mentioned before, the data collected will become a driving force through interpretations and comparisons, and that will attract citizens to interact and form initiatives. Well, we hope so. Also, what we hope that in this way we will achieve our goal. So positively affecting the quality of life at local communities and overall improvement of NGO sector at local level. Because we believe that a strong NGO sector can build a strong communities. Listed below, you could already read some our preliminary findings, our so-called stories. A stage 3 of our project will result in civic process based on visualization. Here is a graphic for participation process in the smart voice concept. It will enable moderated, interactive, open-ended process where proposal and local needs and opinions will be gathered. I already said the project was launched. Some work has been already done, but few steps are still ahead of us. For example, the creation of indexes, like which municipalities are the most NGOs friendly one, and also in addition we have to develop the whole participation process. We expect that the first user-friendly functionalities of our online tool Smart Voice will be available in the early 2017. So all the more information about the projects are in our webpage, and here are the 5th of us who works at the project. So if you have any questions about the data, civil dialogue, you can contact me or my colleague Tjasa. For management of e-participation, we have Simon, and Blaž and Helena are development of the web tool, so the technical view. So thank you.